Hey YouTube, back with another video today. And today we'll be talking about the darkness of spirituality and the truth of spirituality, the side people don't talk about. Because like we always talk about manifestations and scripting and all this, but we never talk about the dark side of it. And that's what I'm here today to talk about. But today we'll be talking about the dark side. Like from my experience, I'm gonna talk about my experience with it. I want you to see if you can relate to that. You don't have to take everything. Everything's not gonna happen the same exact way because it's not your life. It's not your story. It's my story. It's my movie. So not everything gonna be the same. But for me in 2020, 2020 was the hardest year spiritually ever. Cause that was my first time ever even coming to the word spiritual, coming to the word spirituality, learning that word, learning what that means to be spiritual, or learning everything. I had to relearn everything from 2020 to 2023. I done came so far. I've been 3 years in on this journey, and my first, I'm not gonna say until about 2022 I was really serious about this journey, like really locked in, really knowing that there's no good way going back now. There's no way taking these glasses off. So 2020 I had a spiritual awakening watching Get Out. I don't know, I was watching Get Out, and then something clicked in my mind. Then a whole bunch of videos started popping up. So shout out Spiritual Soul, because he always one of my favorite YouTubers. He got me through that time a lot. Him, even some of Chopper, NLE Chopper, he started making spiritual music. That joint was hidden too. Everything started coming at once. I was like, dang. And everybody started just waking, and everybody started talking about it. These things that I've been feeling, like feelings that I've been feeling since I was a little kid, before I even knew the terms of it. And I just started to really dig deeper into myself. And that's the scary part, because once you start digging deep into yourself, you find parts of yourself that you try to hide from others, and you try to hide even from yourself. But truly, that's you, because it's nobody else but you. And I started to face those problems, face those issues, and that's the scary part. First of all, digging into yourself and looking yourself in the mirror and seeing your flaws and correcting them is the first hardest thing I ever did, and ever noticing. Cause even when I never wanted to admit that I was wrong. I always put the excuse on somebody else, but the whole time it's me, because nobody else has control of me except for me, and I have no other control of anybody else. But in 2021, 2022, I feel like until about 2022 October-ish, September-ish, I really wasn't locked in with my spirituality. I still was dabbling in it, but I was on a lot of BS, a lot of partying, doing stuff like that. And it was like a lot of BS. I had fell in love too. I fell in love 2022 or 2022. Yeah, I fell in love 2022. Like I never had felt love ever. And I ain't like she was a big part of my spiritual, getting back to that spiritual. To me, her and her, it was like I was hurting a version of myself. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't the best version of myself. It was like I was hurting a female version of myself. You know what I'm saying? So I started to like learn. Like I did a lot of BS in 2021. It's about 2022, October, December-ish. You know what I'm saying? October 22, December 2022, I had crashed my car. It was like that was like when I was already back into my spirituality. So it was testing me, see if I was gonna fold. It was like the universe wanted me to fold, but I didn't fold. I stayed to it. I knew I thought I was gonna be over. I thought I was done for. I thought life was over. I thought I wouldn't be able to climb back from that, but I still climb back, and I still grow even from that situation. But the dark side of spirituality for me is the side of relearning everything. Everything you were taught was a lie or wasn't told to you fully. Like literally, like everything I've learned is like everything I learned before my spiritual awakening didn't make sense. But nah, like a lot of stuff I was taught in school really wasn't the best thing for me, and it wasn't the truth. Like, it's so much truth out here that I seek. You know what I'm saying? I seek the truth. I wasn't settling. I couldn't settle for just being lied to, cause like that's what we've been settling for so long. And I'm not one to settle for that. I want the truth. I want to know, but it's just me. I just want to know, you know. I want to know what's really going on, because I feel like it's my right to really know. You know what I'm saying? It's your life. It's our life. You gotta take a stand one day for sure. But like the dark side of spirituality can really scare you because everything you were learned and you were taught in school and you learned it it wasn't 100% true. A lot of it was lies. Most of it was lies. A lot of the histories was lies. So it's like that's the dark side. You start to lose friends. You start to lose family. People don't want to be around you. You start elevating because you reaching a different frequency of energy. You vibrating high. You vibrating too high. So I know how it goes. Cause like as a person, I can feel energy. Like I really feel energy. So I know when a person's energy is low and they bringing me down with them. So I like to stay high. I like that high energy. But you can't allow people to bring you back down. And that's the dark side of spirituality. You're gonna be, I'm not gonna say you're gonna be forced to cut friends off, but it's like, it's gonna happen naturally. It's gonna happen naturally. Like, friends, a lot of things not gonna feel the same. You're not gonna fit in no more. You might start to feel different. Like, I used to be a person I feel like I'm a cool dude though. Like, I can still talk to people. Like, I be in like different realms. I don't be here. I'm vibrating. I'm trying to elevate my mind. But when you do that, you get addicted to that and you overdo it. You don't even want, you won't even want to live. Like, you won't even want to be here no more. You would like, that's when you have suicide thoughts and stuff like that. Like, that's why it's a dark side for sure. You have to be careful. You start to overindulge in information. You're not taking information and using it. You just experiencing it. You're just getting information, and not using it. That's a scary part too. I don't want y'all to get stuck in that where you just getting information and not applying it to your life. Cause I was in that cycle of life. I went through that. I feel like everybody goes through that in spirituality, where you just keep wanting knowledge, but you gotta learn how to apply that knowledge to you. You know what I'm saying? But everything we go through is meant to happen, so don't fear the dark side of spirituality because it come with it. And once you get through that side, it's never gonna be just peaches and rainbows forever. It's always gonna be somewhere for growth. And that's the fun part about life. It's like this is like a big mystery school. It's like a big school of lessons where these lessons you start to compound these lessons you learned, and that's what we have to do. We have to learn how to compound the lessons we learn and how to use these in every situation we are in. Cause like a lot of situations are repeating. Cause like it's a saying, God doesn't mind teaching you the same thing more than once. That's 100% true. The universe doesn't mind teaching you more than one lesson more than once until you get it. You will be stuck in a cycle. It's like cycles. It's real life cycles going on in this life. And you gotta recognize those patterns and learn how to get out that cycle or how to use that cycle to your advantage. And that's like fun though. Like you start to learn that. So I see my patterns. I see like me starting to use astrology for like, I started using astrology like to plan out my week, like Sunday go get sun, you know what I'm saying, moon day, Monday, all that, if you know about that. But I'll drop you a video about that. But I started using that and I started seeing like the cycles and me always getting something when it's that time. Like I know when it's that time. Like I can feel my energy like my energy shifting to a line. Like it's like really into something new that day. It's like I'm focused on something new every day, and I'm really starting to use astrology to help plan my days out better and have better organized days to help me grow. You know what I'm saying? I learned that from Trinity. Shout out Trinity, one of my favorite YouTubers too. So as a man, like I truly love life. Like I'm not gonna try to scare y'all or nothing, but it's not all peaches and rainbows in spirituality. It's gonna be dark times too. It's not gonna be all peacefulness. I just wanted to let y'all know because I just been thinking about this. I saw some videos about the dark side of spirituality. I was like, yeah, I want to put my own spin on it, so this is my spin on it. Hopefully y'all enjoy it, and hopefully y'all like this video, and look forward to more videos coming out. I'm grateful to talk to y'all. See y'all on next video, 444. Thanks y'all for 200 subscribers too.